Poor Nick Fury. Poor Sam Jackson. I mean, Nick. Oh, crap. See, even my phone was like, you don't want to do this review. Coming out. Back it up. Well, I actually enjoyed the shit out of that. You guys know I'm lying, right? Yeah, I totally am. I mean, I'm not saying that there's not enjoyable parts, and of course, the most enjoyable part, of course, is Kamala. Yeah, I knew that was going to be the case. Of course, a lot of people are saying that too, but whoa, I mean, probably the first act is when you really see, like, okay, we jumped here. There's something that's, this seems like this was fleshed out a little bit more right here. And by the way, I thought whenever they use their powers, they switched, but I think it was only certain powers, and it didn't work all the time. That was kind of, I don't know. And you had a villain that essentially had the same vendetta as President Scroob in Spaceballs. Essentially, that was what her whole thing was all about. But I was just like, wait, she wants to, okay, yeah, somebody watch Spaceballs. Anyways, because sometimes it did feel like it was a parody. It kind of, yeah, you know, there's two bits that happen in this movie where I'm like, all right, okay. Poor Nick Fury. Poor Sam Jackson. I mean, Nick. Oh, crap. See, even my phone was like, you don't want to do this review. You don't want to do this review. I got a new dock, as you can see, and I don't know if it's actually going to rework. It just kind of like fell off its little thing right there. So sorry about that. It happens, you know. At least I'm hands-free, right? Because I thought about just holding it like I used to do back. Anyways, poor Nick Fury, because, well, Sam Jackson, I guess you could say, because obviously we had Secret Invasion, which, you know, was a more serious tone. But then it kind of just, the story fell flat, and not everybody, forgettable, everything. Everybody's just kind of like, I don't really care about Secret Invasion anymore, and even the Skrulls. And then you have Nick Fury here and Skrulls here, and he just kind of, and again, it's like, sometimes just, he feels like a parody of Nick Fury in this movie. He really does. I mean, it doesn't even feel like it's Nick Fury, it's a parody of Nick Fury. I mean, it's a Disney show. It's an hour and 44-minute Disney show. The chemistry with the three ladies are great. I'll give it that. And there's some cool things that happened when they were like trying to figure out how to fight while they were, you know, crossing whatever the hell. But I still didn't quite understand. I mean, they have to use like a certain power. I don't know. It was just very interesting. It seemed like it was like a convenient thing, to be honest. But yeah, it definitely is a messy movie. It feels like a lot of things there's some things that are definitely missing. It's like wait a minute, I could have swore something. It's just kind of something, especially right in the beginning. And then of course when you go right into it, I mean, it's just, I remember I saw somebody say like you can't tell when the first act ends and the second begins. You really can't. You just kind of go like, okay, we're here now. Sweet. But yeah, it's just not for me. It's not for me. People in the theater, I mean, it wasn't, you know, it was probably about 40% full, 30, 40. And the people, you know, over behind me, they were enjoying the absolute shit out of it. They were cheering and everything like that. I just was kind of going, wait a minute, what? Like, it's just, there's a lot of times where I went, wait, what? You know, so just not for me. It's definitely not going to be, I'm not going to rewatch it. I don't even think I only watched the first Captain Marvel once. So, I'm just going to show you right there. But, yeah, guys, so there it is. And, well, you know, that post-credit scene.